welcome back to another episode of Everyday Bubbly with Taylor and Allegra. It's a good week this week.
It's a great week. It's a great week this week, honestly.
It's a good week this week. You know what?
I've been vibing.
It's my birthday week.
It is your birthday. Can you believe? Like, honestly, I will say, I love that our birthdays are like at either end of the year.
Yeah.
Because it makes it so much more fun. Like, it would suck if our birthdays
were right by each other.
Yeah. Like, Nick and I, our birthdays are a week apart. And it's like, it's fun because we get to celebrate together. But like,
yeah.
I
think we would have fun if we did celebrate together. But it's more fun having like opposite ends.
It is.
So.
My little Aquarius sun.
I know. I'm so excited.
But like, it's also crazy to me because you are so I'm an Aquarius rising. And sometimes I feel more Aquarius than you do.
Yeah, I feel like you're more Aquarius than I am.
What's your moon?
Gemini.
Do you feel Gemini?
I feel most Scorpio rising.
Interesting. Mm-hmm. That's so weird. It's so weird how the planets like manifest. Like, I, as a Virgo sun, Leo moon, Aquarius rising, I feel strongly in my big three.
I'm like ifsies on mine. Like Gemini moon, I'm not a psycho.
I mean, my dad and my brother are both Geminis, and my mom's a Scorpio.
I love Scorpios.
But like, you want to be raised by a Scorpio mom? Sorry, Mom, love you. But like,
we're editing that out.
We're gonna edit that right out. That will not be in the podcast. Okay. But like,
I don't strongly feel any of my big three, but like I strongly feel yours. Like for you, like whenever I see Virgo things, I'm like, oh, that's so Taylor. That's so Taylor.
I feel like we talked about this earlier today. If you could pick a zodiac sign for your future potential child, what would you pick for
Cancer.
them? Cancer. Mm-hmm. You want like an emo kid?
I want like an emo sweet baby.
Oh.
Yeah.
See, I think I would not want a Cancer.
I'm all about my feelings.
You are a feelings girl.
I feel like I'm more of a Cancer than
That's your Gemini moon. That's your Gemini rising moon?
Gemini moon.
That must be your Gemini moon. To be on your feels.
Yeah, maybe. In a good way, though.
I would love a Virgo.
You would. No, but don't you think that like you would headbutt with that kid?
No.
I think you would.
I think I would respect their process.
I think you'd be like,
as a fellow Virgo.
I feel like when your kid isn't listening, you're going to be the parent that's like, well, I'm your mom. You have to listen to what I say. And they're going to be like, fuck you. Little smart ass response back. And you're like, that is correct, but no.
No, I would want like a Leo or a Virgo.
Leos are good.
Leos are so fun.
Yeah, my dad's a Leo, so.
Oh, your dad is very Leo.
Yeah.
Kevin is a Leo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, anyway.
Well, welcome back to the pod, you guys.
I would ask what we're drinking, but we're not.
We have a bit, okay, so to be completely candid, we had to have a bit of a planning / photo session before.
We needed some more content, and we figured why not get together on this cold, rainy day and take some photos. And we had a blast. I can't wait to see what came out of it.
I will say my neighbors think that I'm a psycho. We were literally in the middle of my street.
Yeah.
With a tripod.
Listening to Harry Styles, unreleased
blaring.
cuts.
Like, saw multiple people. We had to... Like, you know, like little kids when they like are playing basketball in their street and they're like, car! And they have to like hustle out of the way. That was us, but with a full-on fucking tripod.
And like bottle of wine. We're like in glassware. We're like, don't spill.
And it was like my direct neighbor, like my other, honestly, of the 4 people that came by, I personally know 3 of them. Yeah. So.
Well, I like them. They seem chill.
They are chill.
They wave back.
But yeah, so we
look like idiots.
We needed content. Like, you can't have a white wine in a winter content shoot. So we have some red in our glasses, but in reality, we're
popping open some bubbly.
If we can see it, we got this Musti Nobilis Prosecco. We had this on the podcast for our first episode of the 2024 season.
That was the good one.
Yeah. And we really liked it. So it's coming back for a repeat appearance. Honestly, I don't know what else to say except it's like a really good...
It's so good.
I will say, actually, I do have one thing to note. When I talked about this on the podcast for our very first episode, I said that this is my mom's favorite. She had saved it for us, and then my mom called me back and she's like, actually, this is not my favorite Prosecco. Please tell your listeners that like I am not vouching for this in any way, shape, or form. It's just what I bought you. Which, like, okay, thanks, Mom.
That's so funny.
But, like, you know, it's still going to be better than any $12 Prosecco we buy from H-E-B.
100%.
So I'm going to keep saying this is my mom's favorite Prosecco. And, Mom, if you don't like that...
Tell us, what is your favorite Prosecco?
Yeah, Mom,
so
what's
we'll
your favorite
buy that
Prosecco?
one.
We're not going to be able to buy it. It's going to be from, like, a local Enoteco. We're fucked. But you know what? We're going to say that this is my mom's favorite Prosecco. And we love it.
It's one of her favorites. Maybe not her favorite.
It is in her top 5, at least. So we love that for us. Okay, I'll talk about it when we get into... No, I'm going to talk about it now. So one thing I want to talk about real fast. I recently did like a food allergy panel.
Oh my gosh. Tragique.
I have not stopped talking about this. I got the results when we were in line for a ride at Disney World.
Yeah.
And
horrible.
It told me that white wine is on my outs list. Like, you know, ins, outs, like white wine is an out for me. I'm like apparently...
I don't even say it's your outs. It's like on your please don't have this or you're going to feel terrible.
Yeah,
list.
but like, you know... I care more about you guys and the content that I do about my own personal health right now. That's a lie. I just like the taste of white wine. And Prosecco's apparently an out for me.
There's so many things like that it's saying you can't have. So many things. Like, what are the top 5 things it says you shouldn't have?
Beef.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Although red meat was an out for me.
It was. But like, I can't have beef, pork, turkey. I can't have any of it. I can only have chicken.
And fish?
And fish. But not salmon. And I eat a lot of salmon.
Wow, you do eat a lot of salmon.
So there's like so many things, and I'm really working through them.
What's the top vegetable?
I can't have cooked tomatoes.
Like a red sauce?
You can go look at my Instagram bio right now. Says spaghetti enthusiast. My whole brain is everyday, but my earring says pasta. I can't have wheat, and I'm like my whole being is done.
Getting
done.
Pulled apart.
Yeah, like who am I?
Or your being could just be tummy aches.
But my out was tummy aches.
I know, but that means you're gonna have to really overhaul your
Well, it
diet.
said I need to eliminate these things for at least 8 weeks, and then I can introduce them. So like we're gonna see what happens.
What's the order? Like what are you introducing
Pasta.
first?
Pasta first thing.
But like the wheat first or the tomatoes first?
Wheat pasta.
Noodles first.
Yes, 110%.
And then red sauce.
My screensaver on my computer says rigatoni. Like, I
know.
I am a pasta girl.
You did misspell it, but it says rigatoni.
We're not gonna tell the listeners that I'm illiterate. Okay. Anyway, moving on.
This is what we're drinking. We will be
after we finish our glasses of red. We will be moving on to Prosecco. My favorite.
So what is the cheers of the week?
Can you go first? I honestly don't know what my cheers of the week
my
is.
cheers of the week. Well, I kind of just said it. It's my birthday week.
It is your birthday
I'm
week.
going to Costa Rica in a few days. And I'm very excited to be able to just be in warm weather. Like you can see, I am bundled up right now. I am very
We're
cozy.
dressed for 2 different climates, but like she's correctly dressed.
It's like,
I am incorrect.
It was like, it's 39 and my phone said it was snowing earlier, which I never saw snow, but... Anyways, it's like currently like 98 degrees in Costa Rica.
Beautiful.
So I'm going to slather on a fake tan tomorrow so that I'm like ready to go. And I'm packing shorts, which means I have to try all those shorts on tomorrow. I don't know if my body's ready for that. Bathing suits too. Oy.
It's the whole thing.
But I'm excited. We're going to go to the jungle. We're going to go to the beach.
You're going to be there for 10 days?
10 days. So.
I love that. This is your first time in Costa Rica, correct?
It is, yeah.
I think you'll really like it.
We're going for a wedding, but the wedding's also on my birthday. So, hey, mazel tov to the happy couple at my birthday party.
I literally texted you and I was like, oh, what are you wearing to your birthday party? I mean, the wedding.
Like, I won't know any of these people there, but it's my birthday party.
Yeah, I think that you are a great person for doing this. I hope nobody ever gets married on my birthday. I don't think I have a very, like,
It's on a Friday too, which is like weird. Like I really kind of wish they were getting married on the Saturday.
I don't love Friday weddings.
Well,
I understand that they're so much better,
whatever.
like cost wise, especially for a destination. Like you are saving money.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to get married in late August. It's hot. No matter where you are, it's not a good season to get married.
Even like Banff or like
Who's going to Banff in August? You're gonna go to Banff in like September.
Quebec.
No, who do you know who's getting married?
Chicago's beautiful in late August.
I feel like it. I've never been to Chicago in late August. I trust you.
Yeah. We went in early September, which is like same thing.
Okay.
So, anyways, I'm excited. That's my cheers.
I think that's a great cheers.
What's your cheers?
My cheers of the week. I don't know why I'm so clutching this Prosecco. I'm gonna put this down. I'm so sorry. I am like white knuckling this Prosecco. My cheers of the week is that I've started officially going to Pilates once a week. I like got a membership and everything.
Nice.
And now I'm a Pilates princess. And I think I said this last time, but like nobody told me how hard Pilates was.
Yeah.
I thought that it was gonna be like yoga light.
Shaking all over.
I thought it was gonna be like light yoga. It's hard. It's like so like before I went to Disney, I like had done a Pilates class. My ribs were sore for like 4 days.
Yeah.
I'm
doing the planks and you're doing the
all
little
of the
tiny
things.
movements, but they're like.
And I joined a reformer place. Yeah. They have reformer and tower.
But they're little movements. You got the strap around your ankle and you're like lift, 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 lift.
And it's hard.
Yeah.
Why didn't anybody tell me?
I could have told you that.
Why didn't you tell me that?
It's a good burn.
It is. And like I like leaving and like feeling I love being sore.
Yeah.
But like I'm not drenched. Like I'm not a sweaty Betty at the end of it.
No, it's not like Orange Theory where you're like literally like running for your life and then you're like look like a drowned rat afterwards.
Right. And I think my last workout personalities were CrossFit, Olympic weightlifting, things like that, where it was like heavy.
Yeah.
I remember there was a period before I did the Arnold where I was maxing out twice a week for like 6 weeks. So like it's so different from that.
Yeah.
So like that's my cheers of the week. I'm honestly loving, if you are in the Austin area, there's a new studio that opened up. It's called AM Radio. The instructor, Christian, is so cool. She's so vibey. They also sell like streetwear clothes. And it's just like such a cool place. If you're interested in going, let me know.
AM Radio.
AM Radio. And it's very classic, like classical Pilates. Like the reformer is all leather and wood. It's like so cool. But it's fucking hard. So if you're interested in going, like let me know, DM us, and I'll see if I can get you a guest pass. But it's so cool. So that's my cheers of the week.
Cheers.
Clink, clink.
Well, today we are talking about, since I'm getting ready to head out of town, we are kind of talking about trip prep and like, what are your go-to like packing essentials? What's in your carry-on bag?
Are you a carry-on girl or are you a checked bag girl? And I will say like, so I traveled a bunch for the holiday season and I feel like this is something that I can talk about packing.
Oh yeah.
Till like house come
There's
home.
different like methodologies. There's different like the prep that goes into it and like planning out outfits and planning out kind of building like a mini capsule wardrobe.
Yeah. So first thing, how do you pack? Are you a folder or a roller or a packing cube?
I do not have any packing cubes, which I've heard are like life-changing. But I try to roll as much as possible unless it's something like bigger and bulky that like folding actually makes it more
a jacket
minimal.
or something like that. Yeah.
Otherwise though, like leggings, shorts, tops, like sweaters, like I roll all of that.
I'm a roller. My latest thing is, so I think we're gonna get to this, but I am an outfit planner. Like I don't pack separates. I'm like, oh, this is what I'm wearing this day. This is what I'm wearing this day. And I will roll the whole outfit together.
Oh, I haven't done that. But
that way when I'm also, something I learned about you when we were in Disney, you're an unpacker. I am not an unpacker. Like I live out of my suit. I will be somewhere for a month and I will live out of my suitcase. So when I roll a whole outfit, I take the outfit roll and then I have everything I need in one go. If I have to like change in the bathroom or like what we did when we were in Disney, like I'm an outfit roller.
see, And I feel like that's a good trip, but I feel like for certain types of trips, when I'm utilizing maybe like the same pair of pants for like multiple outfits.
It depends on the length of the trip.
Yeah. So 10 days is the Costa Rica trip. So I'm definitely going to be I always build a spreadsheet and I do like my days and I put like the temperature of the day and if I'm doing something on that day. So I can kind of like look through what I want to pack and then start to like build outfits on like, okay, I want to bring 4 pairs of shoes. I want to bring 2 jackets and I'm just trying to cross-check that like everything goes together.
Yeah, I feel that. I think that's how I usually do. I'm a big planner. Sorry, y'all. You can probably see my little pup, Ash, in the corner. She is feeling a little antsy.
Yeah.
But I am definitely a big cross-referencer. Like I want to know what the outfit of the day is based off of the weather and my activities.
Yeah.
And I agree that like if you have multiple bottoms, like I feel like bottoms are what get reused the most.
Yeah. I and like sweaters or something if you're gonna like. I remember when I went to London for like 2.5 weeks. I luckily had the chance to do laundry during that time, but I also like was very much like, okay, I'm gonna wear this sweater on this day with these pants, and then I'm gonna wear it again on this day with a different pair of pants to like kind of change up
the
outfit. But Costa Rica is gonna be hard because it's like warm, and we're going like normally if I was going for like a beach vacation, I would bring just like sandals, maybe a pair of like sneakers, and like bathing suits and casual outfits.
Yeah, it'd be like a lot of dresses, I feel.
But I'm going for a wedding, so I also have to bring a pair of heels, which
take up space.
They take up space, and I'm only going to wear them once, maybe twice, like for the night before too. But other than that, we're like not doing anything fancy.
Yeah.
But the outfit just for those 2 days is going to be like, it's a 1 day only.
I will say at least like the dress ends up not taking up a lot of space.
Yes, but I do want to bring my steamer.
That's true.
So I am 100%, you asked earlier, I am 100% carry-on only type of person. I hate checking bags.
I'm not a waiter. I don't like waiting, and people who have to wait for luggage make me itch.
The risk is too high, too. If you're going somewhere for a special event, like, what happens if they lose your bag? I mean, you know how much time it took me to find the outfits I'm going to wear to this wedding? Like hours of shopping. Like I would be stressed out if I had to redo that in a foreign country.
Oh no.
You know?
No, I'm such a like, I want to hit the ground and go kind of person that I can't, that's why I cannot check a bag. I will check a bag if I'm like flying overseas to see my parents or something like that, where I'm like, if I don't get my clothes, I'm at home. It's not a big deal.
That's how I feel like I'll check a bag when I'm flying back home.
Yes.
Because like, when I get back to Austin, if they lose my bag, like, well, I'm home with all my stuff and all my extra skincare stuff. And, like,
right.
It's fine. Like if it takes a couple days to get my bag back. But when you're going to vacation, that sucks.
Okay, so what is your methodology when it comes to packing for a trip? Walk me through your process of like getting ready to go to Costa Rica or when we were in Disney or like anywhere else.
So
like,
I always start with a spreadsheet and I always like put all the days and I put, like I said, the weather and the activities that I know of. And then I start to kind of like, then I'll like physically take my laptop and like be looking through my closet, pulling things out and typing in, like I make a list of like all the bottoms I like and all the tops I like.
Oh, wow.
And then I sit and like build outfits. Like,
oh, wow.
Yeah, I get very like intricate into my outfit planning.
Do you have one of the like wardrobe apps? Like there are apps that will like, you like take pictures of all your clothes and like, you know, like the closet in Clueless?
Yes.
There are like apps that do that.
No, I don't. I'm more old school. I just like will pull things out and like lay them in piles. And so I'll like look at things and then I'll like type up like black jeans, ripped jeans, bike shorts. And I'll like put all the bottoms.
Okay.
And I'll type all the tops and then I'll start to like
cross-reference.
Put them together.
All right,
and
what's your next step?
The next step is actually then like the packing phase, which we just said. I try to roll things. I do physical, like the main parts of the outfit, bottoms and tops. Underwear goes in a separate area. That's actually usually the first thing because that's like really easy. I just pull that and put that in the part of the bag that my underwear and my socks go in. Then the shoes.
Do we all have a part of the bag? Like I definitely have a part of the bag. Like this is undergarments. Like this is bras. This is underwear. This is sports bras. Like this is where they go. Mm-hmm. So funny.
Yeah. And then I have a separate section where like my shoes and my toiletries and my hair tools go.
Same.
And then clothes are on the other side. Like soft clothes. Yeah.
Weird.
I wonder why people don't. And I have thought about getting little packing cubes for my shoes because like it's really started to dawn on me like how dirty and disgusting our shoes are. And the fact that they're like
touching your things
kind of so close to like the bag that has all my like toiletries and skincare stuff in it.
Oh, see, my suitcase, I am a big proponent of Monos, which came out around the same time as Away. I did a lot of research.
And I have a Away bag.
And so. I love I did a lot of, and like, I think Monos is better than Away because people buy the Away for the ejectable battery, which you can't even take on board. You
can take it in your...
Carry. You have to like check it. You like can't carry, like you can't be in your thing.
Well, no, you can't.
There was a phase where like you couldn't, but like I don't really,
You have to take it out of the little like slot, but you could put it like in your backpack, you know, which is
defeats
silly.
the purpose.
I know.
So like I never really I just like have an extra battery if I needed to, but I love my Monos bag, and it came with 2 shoe bags.
Oh,
it came with 2 shoe bags and a dirty clothes bag as like part of the suitcase set.
So yeah, my Away bag came with a dirty clothes bag, and I used that thing
honestly
to the max.
Nick has always been a duffel boy. He recently got a code for a Ridge suitcase. He was like, should I buy it? Like, is it worth it? And I was like, my like happiness when it comes to traveling expanded so much the second that I got a suitcase. Yeah. And he did it when the first time was in Disney, and he loved it.
I mean, my Away bag too has a lifetime guarantee on it.
Same for my Monos.
So like I've had mine. I got mine, I think the summer of 2016 or 2017. Still
early
works.
Early
adopter, yeah. And I got a limited edition one, which at the same time sucks because if I ever want to
you can never replace it.
I can never replace it. Because I actually think the normal Away bags are so boring because it's like they have the same lining, they have the same...
What does your bag look like?
It's a black hard shell. First of all, it's the limited edition. It was the limited edition bag for a nonprofit that has to do with water, like Cause Water, something like that.
Sure.
But it's a black hard shell that has a yellow zipper. And it's got an inside like floral palm print.
Oh, that's cool.
That's really cute. And so it's just very unique. But I love it because I can always see my black suitcase with the yellow zipper just coming down.
Yeah.
It's very me. So
it is.
But the duffel, I got Adam one for Christmas. It's from a brand called Heyday. And it's like a garment bag that then like folds into a duffel.
Oh, I think I saw those on TikTok.
Yeah. So you can like lay everything, zip up the garment bag. There's also compartments for your shoes, and then you put everything else in. So Adam's really excited to take like his suit in that bag for Costa Rica.
Yeah, that's really cool.
But I don't know. Normally I bring my carry-on rolling suitcase, and then I normally bring my backpack. But for Costa Rica, I'm probably going to nix the backpack and take my rolling bag and like a smaller duffel. I just think I have a little bit more room in those two.
Yeah.
And with having to pack formal wear and beach wear and active wear, it's like just a little bit more room for extra stuff.
No, I like that. That makes a lot of sense. I mean, I am a big carry-on girl, and I tend to pack an extra bag in my carry-on in case something happens where I need to bring more things back. So I'll bring like an extra like tote bag or something like that if I have the space, or like I'll get
then
one
you
of those
can
like
check your bag,
right, and then I'll have that like cloth like tote bag, like one of those ones from like Outdoor Voices or like a Saison bag or something like that. Like so I just
use that as an extra carry-on.
Yeah, and I am very much I have gotten it down to a science. Like I know how to pack my bag, but I have all of my roll things in my carry-on, And then I always have this like very structured tote that I bought. It's actually my school bag in college that I still use on a very regular basis. And I like have everything exactly, like I have my water bottle I always take when I travel. I made a big Lark water bottle because it purifies your water. It's like
you can put tap water in there.
So you can put tap water and it will like clean it for you, which is like when you're traveling abroad especially, like you never know. And
Actually, I'm like writing that down mentally. I'm going to bring mine because I have a Lark bottle too.
Yeah.
Like bring that for the trip.
Yeah, like I'm not a I hate single-use plastics. So like, especially when you travel, like that's the thing, like you're just gonna get like a water bottle. If I can find any way to eliminate at least one bottle, like I'm going to do it.
Yeah, we did such a fail at Disney.
That was our one fail. That was honestly our one fail, is we just did not plan very well for hydration. And again, I will say, usually like Nick and I are the kids of the trip. Like Nick's parents planned the vacation and they have cases of water, they have cases of Gatorade. His dad makes us breakfast every morning. So like it's a very different vibe than what we did.
We were like surviving.
We thrived.
We thrived.
We thrived.
But we were also...
What is your biggest tip for packing?
I think my biggest tip, especially if you tend to be an overpacker, is really thinking hard about like, do I need this other jacket or this other pair of shoes, or can one of the other pairs I'm bringing or one of the other jackets I'm bringing like suffice with this outfit?
Yeah.
And just like, I know we all love to just like have our fashion moments and like have,
especially if you're traveling overseas,
great outfits. But at the same time, like I think that you did a good job. Like I brought 3 pairs of shoes to Disney and you brought one, even though your one pair of shoes with the cargo pants on the last day
was a terrible outfit.
And you were like, you kept saying, I hate my outfit. I'm like, but you also like, 1, you're comfortable, and 2, like you only had to bring 1 pair of shoes. So.
And also the way I think about this for me is like, am I gonna see these other people again?
No.
Like I love getting dressed up. I love putting outfits together, but like, am I trying to impress this one person? Say you're going to Europe at a cafe one time. Yeah. You're never gonna see them again. And I was looking back at pictures of that outfit and I was like, oh, this is a fucking awful outfit. Like the outfit was fine, the shoes wrecked it, but like, why would I bring a different pair of shoes? Why would I take up room for an extra pair of shoes?
And granted, I brought 3 pairs of shoes and I wore all 3 pairs.
You wore all 3 of them.
But could I have just done with 1 or 2? Probably. But now going into like a longer trip, I'm definitely, making those decisions. Because like, there's multiple pairs of sandals I can bring, but I'm like, no, I need like 1 flat pair for the beach, 1 practical pair of sneakers, and then 1 pair of heels.
I love that. And I think like, especially if you're going on a trip for the length that you are going on and like knowing that you're going to have to reuse things, it's like, can whatever I'm bringing go with multiple options? Mm-hmm. Like if you're bringing a pair of shoes and they're like, oh, I'm going to wear it and I will wear it for this wedding. Yeah. But like, that's fine. That's a special occasion.
When I finish packing, if there's a pair of other sandals that I'll wear on another day that will go with the dress, I'll 100% go that route.
Right. And like, you have a welcome dinner. So you're not going to pack a pair of shoes from like a welcome dinner and a different pair of shoes for the wedding. You're going to pick up pickled peppers. Yeah. You're going to pick a pair of shoes that will go for both of them. Like, and I think that's the biggest thing is like,
and maybe a night where we get dressed up to go out to dinner later on in the trip.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's all about versatility.
Stiletto heels. Like
when I went to, maybe you feel this way as well, but I went to Paris like last winter. And there were so many outfits or shoes that I could bring. And I was like, that were still like cute outfits. But I was like, but will this top go with multiple things? Or can this top go with 1 pair of bottoms? Yeah. Like, what's the point? This is just taking up room for something that like would be a much better outfit if I like was able to combine it with something else.
So yeah, that would be my tip, is just to really like think long and hard and like kind of be a little critical with yourselves when you're packing. Like, okay, maybe this doesn't look the best, but these will do.
What are your non-negotiable things that you bring on every trip? Well, there's like, I know you always have a carry-on, but like in your personal line, like what are your non-negotiables?
External battery charger. I
Your
feel
phone dies like it's
dies
fucking
so
job. Your phone
quickly.
is literally always half dead.
I always bring my glasses, which doesn't seem like as intuitive. I wear contacts mostly, but I always have my glasses just in case, like, my contacts flare up or they run out.
You're on a lot, like your flight gets delayed and you're stuck in the airport and your eyes are dry as fuck. Like
just
you want to
take them out and
change.
have your glasses. I always have like a good comfy jacket, like, because I like to either like sleep in it or wear it on the plane. I think those are my top 3. What about you?
Oh, I have my like personal item also down to a science. So I always have my Lark water bottle because again, it like purifies your water with like a little red light bit in the inside. I have my Kindle.
Yep.
Is a non-negotiable. Like I am a big book girly, and I don't read on my Kindle when I'm home, but like that I need to have
Good for
when I
trips.
travel.
Yeah.
I need to have like something else to do with my hands. So lately I've been really into crocheting. So like I need to have like a little crochet bag or something like that when I'm traveling. And I need to have, I try to keep my actual like little mini toiletries, like a little face spray, like a toner or something like that, or like a moisturizer in my personal
Can we just
item.
talk about though how much I love like the minis section at Sephora?
Oh
like,
no, it's great.
Like you can find most of the products you use in full size and minis, and I just love like stocking up on those for trips.
No, it's literally so perfect.
so
And like
cute,
honestly,
too.
like I don't wear a lot of makeup anyway, so I honestly
Buy minis of actual makeup too.
Yeah, like that is my new thing. I'm only buying minis because I just don't
So I
use as much
almost
makeup.
bought the mini of the Say.
You should have bought the mini,
but
just to try it out.
But they only had the mini of the like light color, and they only had the big of
the darker. I think they're universal shades. I've never tried the lighter, but
I will say one is probably better suited for fair skin tones.
Sure.
The other is called Sun Glow, so it's like got more of like that kind of bronzy look. I think you're right. I think both can work for any skin tone. And I almost bought the mini, but then I really kind of wanted the bronzy one. So I was like, well,
I love that.
I also kind of was like, if I don't like it, I'll give it to Taylor.
And I will 100% use it. I love that. I'm obsessed with that product.
Yeah.
But like that is my like personal item must. Oh, and I did not include snacks. I have a dedicated snack bag that goes inside of my personal item that has bone broth, like little dried bone broth packets that you just like add to water, has chia seeds, has my vitamins, has a few protein bars or like health bars, and beef jerky that I always, non-negotiable, always have inside of my personal life, because I am a snacky girl.
See, if I remember, I'll bring them, but otherwise I'll like grab them at the airport.
No, any trip that I have, Nick knows that I will have to have a plain snack day, and I will go to HEB or I'll go to Trader Joe's and I will pick up my plain snacks. I don't care if I'm going to New Orleans, which is a 50-minute flight from takeoff to landing.
Yeah.
I am going to pick up snacks.
Yeah.
I need to have them. Because maybe this is just me and my like too overly holistic brain. Like they're like moderately granola people. I am a very crunchy granola girl. And I don't eat snacks on plane. I don't want the things that are in plain snacks.
Well, what they hand out is so minimal too.
I don't want that.
Yeah.
I don't want to eat that. It's just like full of toxins that I don't need.
You know what's funny? I just saw a TikTok of a girl that made a dirty martini on the flight.
Isn't that illegal? Did we watch somebody get arrested because they brought alcohol on a flight?
No, she didn't bring the alcohol. She brought everything else for it. Like she brought a little like Tupperware, tiny little Tupperware thing of olive juice and olives. And then she ordered a cup of ice and the vodka on the flight. And then she skewered with a little like swizzle stick.
Did she do this just for content? Like nobody is bringing that much stuff for like
I don't know, but it was cute. She swizzle sticked her olives, and then she used her little like locking container with her olive juice. She put the ice cubes in it and like used it as a shaker, and then she strained it into the cup with the vodka and then the little thing. I'm like, you know what? Like, if I liked dirty martinis, I could do that.
I like that for her. I personally would never go through that much trouble.
Yeah. I also was like, if I was sitting next to her, I would be like,
so annoyed.
What's happening?
She did that for the content.
Yeah, and good for her. And it's funny because like
we are content girlies. Who am I to complain?
On the comments, people are like, I feel bad for like the person sitting next to you, and she's like, it was my husband, so it was fine. Like, calm down. Like,
yeah, no, that's fine.
Yeah, but
it's not for. I'm also not a martini girly, but going back to what I said earlier this episode, of the things I cannot eat according to my little allergy test.
Can't have olives?
No, I can't have vodka. I can't have white wine. Oops. I can't have whiskey, which are like things that I can barely have beer. Gin is like my main drink of choice now, according to this. So I'm like, I'm going to be a martini girl. I think I'm going to have to be a gin martini girl.
I love a good martini. Fuck it. I would make one on the plane. If my flight wasn't at 9:30 in the morning.
I only do early or late flights. I'm not a midday. I'm not going to drink a martini at 6 a.m.
No.
But if that's you, go for it.
Not even 9, 10 a.m. I actually don't think I would ever have a martini before 4 p.m.
There's no place in which I want a martini. I'm going to be honest. I'm not a martini girl. I'm about to become one, but I'm in my current iteration, I'm not a martini girl. So ask me 3 weeks from now, and I'll be like, man, I love martinis. But like right now, I'm not. Your personality is
going to change.
No, my personality will, come February, I'm Martini Taylor. Taylor. That's my name.
No.
No, it's not. It's not my name. I'm sorry. That was a weird thing to say.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of any other tips. I always have to have headphones. Even if I'm not like listening to music in my headphones, if there's a crying baby, I will just put the headphones, the over-ear ones on and just block out the sound.
What's your headphone of choice?
Right now I have a JBL like over-ear one that I really like. I also have multiple pairs of AirPods.
You do have multiple pairs of AirPods.
Yeah, one has the noise cancellation, one does not.
I am a Bose headphone girly.
Yeah.
And I will live it. I will say, I recently got a pair of the Samsung earbuds, and they're honestly very great, but I am a Bose headphone girl.
See, yeah, I feel like all the ones I've gotten have all either been gifts or I've acquired them without spending too much time like picking like the headphone. I feel like Bose is very highly regarded, and if I was going through the journey of like researching and picking headphones, I probably would go that route too.
Now that you said, I've also only gotten.
I know. So like my JBLs, they were a gift, and so I'm like, they're perfect. Like they.
No, that's what I one time did buy a pair of Sony headphones that were very highly rated. I bought them for Black Friday. I hated them. Oh. And I went straight back to my Bose headphones.
Yeah. Yeah.
My biggest tip for packing for travel is do a carry-on. Like honestly, you probably think that you need a checked bag. Unless you are coming back from Europe and you have 7 bottles of wine in your checked luggage, you don't need a checked bag. You don't. Yeah. I'm sorry. Like I will say that. I will say this till the cows come home. Nobody needs a checked bag.
See, I think I will counter.
Oh.
I think if you're going away and
How far is away?
Just away from your home. If you're going away from your home, but you're going to encounter more than one type of climate, that you could check a bag. Because if you're going, if you're leaving for like a month.
If you're going on a backpacking journey through
not even that.
Europe,
for me,
sure.
like I'm going to Napa at the end of April, and then we're going to go to San Diego.
And Disney.
Napa and Disney. Napa is much cooler than San Diego is. So I'm going to have to bring jackets and pants for Napa, and then shorts and tank tops for San Diego. So I will let myself check a bag because that is two different climates.
I am not a bag checker.
But I don't know how I can bring it all in one and not.
I think you could do it. How long are you going to be gone for?
2 weeks.
I was about to say, my limit is if you were gone for longer than 14 days, sure, you should check a bag.
I don't think I'll be gone for longer than 14 days, but it's more than a week.
I respect that for you. But
if you can pack that for me,
I'll pack it for
it all
you.
in a bag.
I'll pack it for you.
All right. Challenge accepted.
Challenge accepted. I will do it. I
have business professional clothes that I'm wearing to Napa.
Okay, you're not going for 2 climates. You're going for 2 different trips, which is different.
But there's also 2 climates.
But I think we could do it. I think we can get that in one bag.
You're right, though. One is vacation and one is work.
Which is different vibes.
Yeah.
But challenge accepted.
I guess. Okay.
So that's my thing. Is like if you were going for somewhere less than 14 days, you don't need to check a bag. And I will stand by that. My other thing, roll your clothes, don't fold them.
No.
I cannot speak to packing cubes. I've heard amazing things about them, but I cannot speak to packing cubes. Roll your fucking clothes. It will make a difference.
I have a little portable steamer too that comes so in handy.
Yeah.
Like for trips. Like it just if you have to fold, and even if you roll and something wrinkles, like it's so little. And all you have to do is just fill it up with water and.
And if you don't have I don't have a portable steamer. If you turn on the shower in your hotel room and leave your outfit in the shower when it is like hot and steamy, it will steam the wrinkles out.
That's pretty smart.
That's my go-to trick. That's why I don't have a steamer in my house right now. I just use the shower.
That requires more time though.
But how much more time?
Does it take longer than 15 minutes to do that?
No.
Don't you have to let it dry afterwards?
It's not wet. It's not like a soggy outfit. It's just
well, I know,
steamed.
but if you're steaming it in the shower, it's going to be a little moist. No?
I haven't had that issue, but maybe depending on how long or how close your outfit is to the shower head.
Yeah, I'm just thinking to be effective, it needs some good steam on it, which means it's going to probably be.
I've never had an issue with it, but maybe other people will have that issue.
Okay.
But my tips are roll your clothes. You probably don't really need to check a bag. Use the shower as a steamer. And everything that you bring, if you're going on a trip of more than 5 to 7 days, make sure every article of clothes you bring can match with more than one thing. Those are my tips.
Mm-hmm. Use the same sort of thinking as a capsule wardrobe. Mm-hmm. Pick a theme, pick a color, pick a vibe. My mom, when my parents went on their month-long trip to Europe and they went on a cruise, my mom was like, I'm doing red, white, and black.
Oh, yeah.
And she just only packed things that were in that color scheme so she could interchange tops and bottoms and stuff. And I thought that was really smart.
That's the way to do it.
So if you're going somewhere, you could do browns and whites, you could do
all
black
neutrals.
And white, you could do yellows and summer tones, mustard and olive green and stuff.
Yeah.
But as long as I would say don't do more than 3 colors.
I would agree with that statement.
Yeah.
100%.
So
what is your what is your song of the week?
Oh, my song of the week. Okay, I have to pull it up because it was a new one that I listened to that I hadn't heard of. So I'm pulling it up. If you have yours, do you have yours top of mind?
My song of the week is called Lady by Noe. Noe accent over the E. It's a very sultry song. And it's just she can teach you how to please a lady. And it's it's a sexy song, honestly.
Please a lady.
Not even sultry, but
She's a lady.
Straight up sexy. It's a sexy song.
I love it.
Yeah, that's my song of the week. We'll add that to the playlist. Don't worry, y'all.
Okay, so I have 2.
Okay.
The first is everyone has been listening to this song since Saltburn came out. But Murder on the Dance Floor.
I can't get enough of it.
By Sophie Ellis Bextor.
Which is such an old song.
I know. It's from 2007.
Yeah.
So good for her on having another number resurgence, but that song is so fucking catchy.
I have not stopped thinking. I know this is so overdone, but I have not stopped thinking about Saltburn since I watched Saltburn. Honestly, I think it's my personality.
I've not stopped thinking about his butt. like in that dance.
Oh, I wasn't even
sequence.
thinking about the butt. His like, he has a great body, and I
She
texted
does.
you that,
Abs.
and I was like, I think I'm in love with Barry Cano.
Cano.
I think I'm in love with. You were like, oh, not what's his name, Jacob Elordi. You're like, not Jacob, and I was like, no, you can have Jacob. I think I'm like so like weirdly into Barry, and he also, I didn't realize he just had a kid, and like, okay, Barry's daddy.
Okay, and then the other one is called Spit on Me.
Oh my goodness gracious.
And it's I'm trying to think of the name of the artist because it's like Thanks So Much is the name of the artist. Let's
Spit on Me?
Yeah. Spit in My Face.
We're on different vibes.
Spit in My Face by Thanks So Much. And the way the artist is spelled is THXSOMCH.
No vowels. Not a vowel to be found.
Well, O.
Well, yeah, you need that for so. You need that for so. Wow, that's vibe.
So I'll have to play that one for you because it's very.
Love that.
It's very like new wave electronic, like reminds me of like 80s synth pop.
Fun. Okay, cool.
Very much like The Cure, which is the shirt I'm wearing today.
Can't wait to listen.
All right.
Awesome. Well, thanks y'all for joining us for another episode of Everyday Bubbly. You know we love having you. We have, to be honest, a lot of Prosecco left. So like we know what we're doing after this.
Oh yeah. We actually we're going to take it and we're going to go see the new Mean Girls movie.
We are. Listeners, I need to know. I've heard awful things about this movie, but I can't not see it because
we have to.
I know they said it's not your mother's Mean Girl, but like, I'm not your mother, so like I need to see it.
I know. And also like if the mother's Mean Girl is the one that we grew up on, like I need to see how it compares. So
it's supposed to be really bad, but I cannot
my boy
wait.
Chris Briney is in it.
I don't know who that is.
He was
Oh,
Conrad.
is that that annoying boy from I hate the Summer I Turned. I hate it. Okay, well, next week, y'all, we're gonna be talking about fucking whether or not we actually
loved it or not.
I'm excited. I think we're the only people in the theater.
I know. Let's see.
So I'm gonna be Rowdy McFowdy.
Yeah. All right. Cheers, guys.
Cheers, y'all. Love you. Bye, bubblers.